Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Queen's Wish 2, The Tormenta. Last episode, we had a lot of conversations back in the mirror with our family and one mysterious person out of nowhere. That said, now we're wandering through the forest. We're going to make our way up towards the Walkwood mine, see what we can find. But there's also something curious here. You have found a sporting arena. It is a field of gravel with 4 stone pillars in the corners. The Rokaj have been playing some sort of game here for a very long time. 2 teams of 4 are here right now. When you came into view, they were running around and shouting. As soon as they see you, they stop and stare. Watch them play. You wait for them to start playing again. They do not. They just stare at you. Approach them. When you get close, one team walks off. The other waits for you. They are dressed in rough leather tunics. On the ground in front of them, you see a crude leather ball made of uncured cow skin. The leader of the team says, You are Haven. They say your father was one of our kind. Are you of Haven or us? Play the game. What is the game called? Has many names. Is an old game. Today it is just called Pillars. How do you play? The players laugh. That is not a question a row asks. That is Haven question. All row know this game. You want to play? Play. I'll play. Yes, brave Haven. Come into the field. Come and play. You set aside your weapons and more metallic pieces of armor and join them in the field. They kindly hand you the cowskin ball. Feels like it's full of rocks. Ready? Play the game. In an instant, the 4 row rush toward you, howling with fury. In a moment, with a long practiced motion, they knock the ball out of your hands. Try to get the ball. As you reach for the ball, the players leap on you and start punching you. You played many sports back in Haven, but you are completely unprepared for this strategy. They knock you to the ground and throw mud in your eyes. You manage to get to your feet and clear your vision. When you are standing, however, you find that the other team is cheering. Whatever happened while you were blinded, you lost. The players grant you a brief bow. Bow back. Despite themselves, the players appreciate your playing their game and showing respect. You even get a brief hint of a smile. They march off into the wilds, leaving you alone in the field. Well, that was a bit random and violent. Okay. Here's the mine. Let's investigate. Fancy sound. You walk up the path to Walkwood Mines. Signs identify it as a claim of Haven. Should be a good source of resources. Travel is kind of slow. As you walk, little tendrils of root reach out of the ground and grab your feet. The Havenites are up ahead. It's an odd display. Instead of being safely indoors, they're all camped out here. The path is blocked by a wall of trees. In the camp, several soldiers guard a group of hungry, dispirited prisoners. All is not well here. Good question, Sarah. Oh, let's speak with Sergeant Dillon. You meet an armed soldier of Haven. She stands at the alert, sword at the ready. Most of the other people here are convicts. Criminals of Haven who are paying for their crimes by working out here in the wilderness. Discipline is pretty lax out here. The soldier brushes some dried food off of her armor, runs up to you and sort of salutes. What an honor! We didn't know we would get the prince out here. I am Sergeant Dillon. She shouts at the convicts. Show some respect, worms! The prince has come to help us through all our troubles. Hello, Sergeant. I am Prince Rupert of Haven. Oh, it is such an honor, and a bit of good news. The trees are attacking us. We weren't really prepared for that, begging your pardon. Tell me about the Cronus. Ah, yes, the forest. She looks at the trees that surround her. They look like they could all rush in on you at any moment, eradicating any sign that you were ever here. The vassals here are all right, I guess. I've seen worse. The governor has things under control. Everything except the forest. How have the row treated you? Oh, they are always perfect. Smiling, kind, say all the right things. But that's just how the row are. Don't be fooled. My great-grandfather fought in the Great Uprising. They were nice then, too, right up to the killing. Tell me about the governor. Governor Yvette keeps control of everything. She watches all, and she's always looking for advantage. For Haven, I mean. This soldier is not foolish enough to say anything bad about the governor. Tell me about their forest. Well, it's been attacking, hostile. Started about a year ago. The rogues say the groves are angry. Don't know what that means. I know the trees here are angry. Their roots come out of the ground and attack us. Happen in the mines first. Then out here on the surface. Sergeant Dillon doesn't really know how to react to your presence, so she just stands stiffly at attention all the time. The effort is draining for her. Bits of sweat bead out on her face, and she's breathing heavily. Haven has a mine here. Oh, we do. Haven trades for a lot of iron in the Cronus, but this is the only mine we control ourselves. It's a good one, too. We have piles of ore out in the West Woods, waiting for Governor Yvette to use it as she wishes. As she talks, she constantly watches the convicts. They're a hungry, dispirited bunch, but Dillon isn't going to be caught by surprise. Where does the iron go? I'm just a sergeant. I can't question the governor. I'm sure she is very wise and uses it all for the good of Haven. How did you claim this land? I think we got it about 20 years ago, not long after Yvette became governor. Don't know how she got the Rasa to deed this land to us. Paying a lot of money, most likely. Who are your workers? Convicts, thieves, smugglers, that sort of thing. Minor criminals. They get sent out here for 5-year terms to learn how to be better citizens. Ever have any problems with them? One of them looks up at her. She sneers at him. He looks down again. Oh, of course. They're criminals, not great workers. We have ways to motivate them. Don't worry, they produce for us. Any escape attempts? Oh no, that's one thing we don't have to worry about. Anyone who runs off into the Cronus Woods gets got, by trees or brigands. They know this is the only place they can be safe. So what's the problem here? Roots. The woods are angry. It sends wads of roots out of the ground to strangle us. You're trapped outside your barracks. Sad story, that. We were hiding in the barracks, then the whole building started to shake like the roots had grabbed it. We ran out here and the trees shot up behind us. Never seen anything like it. We were getting ready to make a run for Fort Grove 2 when you arrived. Lose any workers? We did in the first attack on the surface. Didn't think they could get us up here. Some Havenite prisoners were hauling ore in the woods to the west. The roots reached out and grabbed them. They couldn't get out. Their screams. Ugh. None of us have gone out there since. What can I do to help? I don't know. You're a prince. I can't say anything about what you should do. I get my orders from Chief Teresa in Fort Grove 2. She's a good one to talk to about this. If you force me to give advice, though, fire and steel would probably be a good place to start. You know something, I could use more iron. And we have it. Tons of ore piled up in the woods. We could send it wherever you want. All we need is someone to chop back the roots. Chief Teresa in Fort Grove 2 could tell you more. Alright, so we're going to head in here and see if we can deal with this. Time to deal with a hostile magic forest. You cross the bridge into the woods west of the river. You can see a pile of iron ore nearby, all portioned out into carefully weighted bags. The rapidly advancing roots have not yet buried it. The iron seems to keep them away. The roots do keep grabbing at your feet, though. The forest is more active out here. No humans have been out here for weeks. Yep, gotta be wary. Oh, hello, withered rootlings, and that's a feeding horror. Can you jump there? Yes, you can, even though you're, okay, you're, not dealing with things very well. Okay, that's good. How about a fireball? That'll burn them all. Of course that one evaded. Why wouldn't it? Elspeth is in trouble. Okay, definitely heal Elspeth. Good. I guess you can run forward. Damage the rootling. Good. Elspeth, whirlwind. Good. Okay, you'll be able to survive now. Now we just need to take care of this feeding horror. Almost. And there we go. Okay. You throw a healing on her. That helps out. And there we go. Okay, not too bad. And we got a little copper bits out of that. And there's another rootling. Sprinting plant. Let me guess. If we wound it but don't kill it, it runs? feel like that's probably the case there. Ooh. Horror Grove. Okay, that's a place we're gonna need to get through. The fact it's called Horror Grove, a little concerning. Okay. I had the ability to get rid of that. Okay, and we've got Horror Grove. In the middle of the grove ahead, you see a hulking monstrosity, a huge tangle of roots forming a parody of a human shape. You can sense the power radiating off of it. It's not hard to find the source of the hostile magic above ground. It is a huge and formidable beast. You note that 3 paths enter the grove. Each has a single narrow path of rich grass running along it. You touch the path. It feels warm. Something nearby is feeding power into the grove and from there into the beast. Oh, okay. I see. There's feeding plants. That's what we need to do. We kill them, and we'll be able to deal with this horror. Oh, great, snakes. Snakes are not my friend. Nice job on the stunning. Oh, there's more up there. Okay, we can at least get rid of that serpent. There goes that one. Now we gotta get rid of these 2. Okay. Come closer, please. Thank you. Okay. I can see a hostile plant over there. Ah, okay. Time for us to charge in on this one. Another feeding horror. Not keen on the slow, but we've already half killed it. There we go. That wasn't bad at all. In fact, the extra healing helps out, and there we go. Okay, and there's one more over here. Oh, hi! Got rid of that. Are those sprinting plants coming out of the Horror Grove? I think they are. Oh, I didn't see it. It was right there. Sure, you did that, but that's not a big deal. Come on. Doing plenty of damage to it, though, which is good. Can you finish it off, please? There we go. And you are going to do a group heal. Good. Ah, crude crystals. Just a coin. Alright, let's toss down a save before we go after this thing. Alright, time to deal with this monster. Expiring cry. Here we go. And we're bleeding. Not that great. Okay. Shield shatter. Nice. It resisted the vulnerability. Bull rush. Resisted the stun. Okay. Blessing, poison, and bleeding. Not the best. How about we bleed this thing? That'll work. Restoring rain, actually. That'll get rid of, bit. Good. I'll take that. Poison won't actually work, so just keep shooting it normally. Yeah, do a fast feint. And we're hasted. Okay, there goes the arrow. more bleeding. Let's try and vulnerable. It resisted the vulnerable. Of course it did. Toss down a healing on Elspeth. Thank you. And Elspeth is out of energy. Not that great. Okay. We're doing okay here. You know what? Fireball will do... Let me see something. 29, 41, 21, 25, 27, 35... go ahead. Try a shock. Good amount of damage. We do almost have this. Just about. This might kill it. There we go. The root horror has finally taken too much damage to hold itself together. It collapses to the ground, a tangle of rotting vegetation. You instantly feel the forest growing less oppressive. The Havenites don't have to worry about being strangled. On the surface, anyway. You can still sense powerful magic here under your feet. There's still much work to be done here. There we go. Not good. Restoring rain. There. Feather Charm, a speed bonus. Ooh, that you're going to take. Oh, hi. Please finish this thing off. Oh, there's a second. Okay, that's dealt with. You might want to heal yourself. And throw a healing on her. If we report in over here... I cleared the horrors out of the groves to the west. Sergeant Dillon brightens up. You hear that, scum? You can rescue the ore from the woods now. Put it to work for the good of Haven. Let's hear a cheer. The prisoners let out a few half-hearted grunts. Thank you, Prince. We'll reclaim our barracks. I'm sure Chief Teresa would love to hear about this. She's in Fort Grove, too. Any other problems? Well, we've taken the surface, it's true. However, the roots are still down in the mines looking to strangle. You're Havenites. Why don't you clear out the mines? I'm sorry, Prince. The convicts aren't reliable fighters, and I just don't have enough soldiers for a job like that. Or enough things that burn. I can investigate the mines. I know, Prince Sutter and you are accomplished hunters, but this is just another fun adventure for you. Well, we can do some exploring. Let me at least throw down a save first. Alright, let's take a look to the east here. Okay, nothing there. Mine entrance. You emerge into the clearing surrounding the mine, workshop, and barracks. Fortunately, most of Haven's facilities here are still intact. All the iron slowed the roots down. You hear a crash to the south, followed by a cheer. The convicts have managed to chop away the trees blocking the path. Oh, perfect. Let's take a look in the barracks. See if there's anything useful in here. Or more hostile creatures. That is also entirely possible and very likely. That door is locked. That one is not. That's all there. Okay. Can I open the mines? You try to open the doors to the mine, but they won't budge. Roots are holding them shut. The workers here will need some time to chop them loose. Okay, so we're probably going to be coming back here shortly. For now, though, let us report back to the fort. We've been fairly wounded. Okay, blacksmith, I want to sell the raw bronze armor. Thank you. Okay. A quick report in. Okay. The workers of Walkwood Mines are back in their barracks. You tell Chief Therese of the tale. She sits enchanted. You are reminded how young and inexperienced she is. Shipments of ore are already arriving from the mine. More supplies are already available for rebuilding. However, this isn't all we can do. We have reached our stores, but we still can't dig out fresh ore. Can we get more value out of the Walkwood mines? Yes, if the mines themselves could be worked. However, the convicts can't work the tunnels. If they were able to, we could get even more iron for the rebuilding effort. Why can't they work the tunnels? She checks her notes. In their words, the tunnels are full of hideous screeching monsters, and I'd rather die than go down there, I swear on my mother's grave. They are very emphatic on this point, Prince. And I assume that our workers there will be of no use in this situation. Of course, the convicts can't be expected to go into the dark pits and fight. I mean, we could force them, but then they would all be eaten. And then we won't have any more convicts to do the actual work. Ugh. So the person you're asking to clear out the mines is... you, yes. We know that Prince Sutter and you have reputations as enthusiastic hunters. We thought that this might provide variety. 6 wood, 4 iron, which is nice. Okay, improvements here. What are we gonna do? So I could provide one of these. Let's see. Powerfully heals and cures allies within 3 spaces. I could try to get to hardiness. Evasion charm is an ability I don't care about. Disruption I don't care about. Shield shatter I'm glad I have. I have healing. It would be nice to have another healing. You know, with a 25% chance of not costing action points, that would enable him to use a heal and then smack something. That would be good. Magery isn't that important aside from the extra energy, which would be good. Haven's Mercy. I'm tempted to take Haven's Mercy. Yeah, we'll take Haven's Mercy so that you have it. Okay, Elspeth. You are our warrior and fighter. Bludgeon Senseless would be entertaining. Terrifying Scream I don't care about. I never use fear. Bull Rush would be good. I tried Fast Faint once. It was okay. Whirlwind Attack would be useful. Giving you a Shield Shatter would be handy, so I'll give that to you. Terrence, you are our healer. Well, I could give you Restoring Rain. I could also give you Battle Frenzy. Actually, yeah. Battle Frenzy would be good and more useful than Inspiring Cry. I think it's worth it to do that. Remove that, give him Battle Frenzy, and... 5 turns is going to be a while, so I think that's fine. A point in haste seems like a good idea. And Patricia, our glorious mage. I guess putting a point in Shockwave wouldn't be too bad. Okay, so you get Shockwave. You remove that and replace it with Battle Frenzy. You got Shield Shatter, and you have Haven's Mercy. Let's just reorganize that slightly. There we go. Alright, and that, I think, is good for now. So, next episode, we'll have to head back to the Walkwood mines and work on clearing them out a bit more. We are pretty good on most of the things we got. It's just we don't have much that we can do with stone. We need to go somewhere else in order to get more stone. Guard tower wouldn't be a bad idea. We wouldn't be able to build anything else, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. You know what? Sure. Buy guard tower. Perfect. We are now more protected. I like that. Okay. All is well there. And with that, I am going to end this episode here. End the stream too. Next episode, we'll head back into the mine in order to clear out the mine part of it. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Rupert, Elspeth, Terrence, and Patricia. This has been a Let's Play of Queen's Wish 2, The Tormenta. And I shall see you all next time.